Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hello and welcome back to Terraria. We will not hesitate to get right into the action, as this is the second boss fight, and its theme kinda slaps. I'm doing these boss fights because to progress to hard mode you need to defeat Eye of Cthulhu, Brain of Cthulhu, Skeletron, King Slime, Queen Bee, and then the Eater of Worlds is optional because some worlds like mine don't have corruption in it. Also, don't ask how or why I have a Mursama. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but all I know is that it's from the funny game Actual Cake. Easy mode. That was so incredibly easy. I beat it in 1 minute and 14 seconds. And hastily picking up progression, I now enter Hell. That's right. One of my main goals of this playthrough, or current playthrough, was to get to Hell. Mom, they're doing the thing again. They're launching boomerangs at me. After unsurprisingly dying in Hell, I decided I needed better armor, so I went to the dungeon to get some of the easiest to get better armor, which is Necro armor and Necro armor. You get it from like 100 some bones and then like 100 some cobwebs. So I did a little farming. Eventually I did have enough to get a helmet and trousers, pants, I don't know what they call them in this game. Oh yeah, greaves. But then I had to go back for a chest plate because I didn't have enough, and finally I had, well, my full set. It gave me a ranged bonus, but I don't really use range. I main melee, so I didn't really need that. And then my total defense now is 21, which makes me practically invincible to most of these easy enemies like slimes and such. A common theme with most of these playthroughs, I accidentally summoned Queen Bee. Just like the Brain of Cthulhu, when it spawned in, it was underground, greatly inconveniencing me. So I had to fight Queen Bee underground, which was not ideal. Overall, it was a pretty easy boss fight. Kind of mid, not gonna lie. The music wasn't great. That's why I'm not doing like a whole, oh, this music is a bop thing, because it really wasn't. It was pretty meh. But after a while, I was able to beat Queen Bee, and added it to my grand collection of defeated bosses. Oh yeah, and to those people yelling in the comments about how I can't say these bosses are easy when I'm playing the easiest difficulty possible, did I fucking ask? Oh yeah, I was fishing, caught this weird shark saw, and then a blood moon happened, and I was like, oh, this is perfect to test out my sawtooth shark. Do you get it? Isn't that funny? Anyways, this thing was really fun to use because it just goes dead. It's incredibly fun. I then realized that it doesn't specialize in killing creatures, but killing trees. This is how long it takes for what used to be my best axe to cut down a tree. Now watch what the sawtooth can do. After a wee bit of Brain of Cthulhu farming, I was able to craft Crimtane armor, which is much better, raises my defense up to 24, and it also allows me to get what I wanted, which was that, and also gives me Godly the Meatball. Godly the Meatball is pretty fun to use, because it one-shots almost everything. After killing one more Brain of Cthulhu, I had enough to create a full set of Crimson armor. So now my defense is pretty crazy, and that's that max 24 I talked about, and also that pickaxe I told you about as well can now also mine Hellstone, which is the best pre-game material. And would you look at that, that's an asteroid. Time to get some cool stuff, I guess. So I started mining the asteroid and realized that the stuff you get out of it is kind of shit. So, yeah, now on to Plan B. Before I can tell you about Plan B, I have to quickly destroy the last pre-hard mode boss that I haven't fought yet, which is King Slime. Generally, actually one of the harder bosses I've gone up against because of the sheer amount of slimes he spawns, but I was able to prevail in the end. Plan B. I skybridge over hell to create a sufficient path, cop a guide voodoo doll, and then after probably weeks of preparation, get ready to finally fight the wall of
2 seconds later.
This is quite the sticky situation I've got myself in. I have somehow been able to summon the pre-hardmode final boss, on accident. That's right, on accident. You're probably wondering what happened to Plan B, and I'll tell you what happened to Plan B. Lucky for me, I found a voodoo demon and copped a guide voodoo doll, but unlucky for me, that voodoo doll was right next to lava and decided to take a leap into the lava, summoning the wall of flesh. Now that you're all caught up, it did not go well whatsoever. I did not clear out anything, which is what you're usually supposed to do, so I got pushed around a lot. I tried to break through walls of the forts to get away from the wall of flesh, but obviously that did not work, so I used my new Godly the Meatball on steroids, that's now on fire, to try to inflict some damage, but it just kept barfing me out this way. And so I continued my fight using Godly the Meatball 2.0. Took a big oof here. Thought I was going to die. Did not die. Continued fighting the laser eye shooting wall thing. This is actually kind of terrifying. This is like the one time where I actually felt scared for my life. And now I also prepared for a wall of flesh with 28,000 health. This only has 4,000. I didn't realize how easy the game mode I was playing on was until now. So I finally broke free of my shackles, but then realized a new problem. Yes, more structures. So, kept on fighting, used bees, because I heard you're supposed to use bees against the wall of flesh, including bee nades and the bee gun. Those parasites are very annoying, the weird worm things. So he's surprisingly low in health, and then with a few more bees, I was actually able to kill him. Welcome to hard mode.